Colorado U.S. Attorney Troy Eade, one of these guys appointed by Bush and Rove. Gee, I wonder why he decided to do this. You remember how there was an assassination attempt on Obama during the convention? Some guys caught neo-Nazi skinheads with a whole bunch of weapons. Now, they never got to take a shot, right? So I was curious as to what was going to happen with it. I remember talking about it during the convention. Did these guys get life? For, how far along is the conspiracy? Did they get 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 1 year? I don't know, right? It was an interesting question. You know what the Bush-appointed U.S. attorney did? He let him go. He said, oh, there's just a bunch of kids who were on meth. Dude, they had weapons in the fucking car, okay? And they said, yeah, what are you doing here? We came into the state to kill Obama. He let him go. That is so beyond the line, man. I mean, you wonder, they did the intimidation of the U.S. attorneys. They fired the ones they didn't like. They hired new ones that they did like, etc., that would do the dirtiest campaign tricks for them. And the guys that unjustly put Don Siegelman in jail in Alabama, is there no low that they will not go further below? Apparently there isn't. I mean, how do you justify that? How do you let those guys go, man? And they say, and then they ask other professors that are experts in the field about this. Ross Story did the story on this. And the professors are like, I can't believe it. Not only did they not charge him, which is very unusual, but he basically laid out a defense that the defense could use later. He's like, this is exactly what we'd expect from a defense attorney talking about this, saying, oh, they were on meth, and that's their excuse and their reason and their defense for saying that they were going to kill a presidential candidate. They had the weapons. I mean, you see why this election is so important tomorrow? There are so many of these Troy Eade guys that they just fill to the brim all throughout government. Are these loathsome guys who have no bottom, man, who have no bottom whatsoever. We got to get rid of all of them. We got to put in decent people that actually care about the American people, put people in the Justice Department who actually care about justice. I mean, look, I don't want to get all into it again, but how did we come to the point where we have so little respect for George Bush? Because we saw it all unfold. How they gutted the Environmental Protection Agency, and they turned it into an agency that encourages people to pollute, right? And they took the civil rights part of the Justice Department, then they turned it into a division that actually tried to suppress the civil rights and the voters that are African American or Hispanic or anyone else they didn't like. I told this to my dad, and I tell you right now, I never thought I'd live through times like this where it is as clearly good guys versus bad guys. These are the fucking bad guys. And we get a chance to fix it tomorrow, and if we don't, then we have everything coming when we deserve it.